Hello everyone, welcome to Drawing Stack. This is Vishnu and today I'm going to draw a quick lake view landscape using scratch technique. In this drawing, the details of the grass and small trees on the lake shore are drawn using scratch technique. Check out closely. The depth of small trees and grass on the lake shore is achieved by leaving white scratches in the middle of shading. This technique is very useful, helps you to get a range of various texture where you need to leave thin white background in the middle of your shading, and it can be achieved effortlessly and very quickly. With more time and using your creativity, you can come up with fantastic drawing using this technique. Let's see in details how to use this technique. Let me start with a HB pencil and I'll draw a line keeping a little more than half at the bottom part. This is going to separate the lake and tree lines. Now here is the tool going to do the magic. It's actually a Phillips head screwdriver that I'm going to use. I chose this as it has a pointed tip that I will use for scratching. You can use anything that has a pointed tip like a small knife or something like that. Also, I'm sure at standard art store you will find some tools specifically designed for this purpose. Anyway, let's get started with it. Up above the drawn line, I am now scratching using my tool. Press it gently, not too hard, otherwise it can tear apart the drawing paper. You will not be able to see these scratches on the camera, but remember the drawn picture I have shown in the beginning to understand what kind of scratches I am making here. When I will apply shading on top of that, these will be visible more prominently. I will take a 2B pencil and apply initial shading on top of the scratches I made in earlier step. And now all the scratches made are visible more prominently, as graphite will shade all the areas except scratches, keeping white line left and thus creating a nice texture easily. A darker shading will make these lines even more prominent, as you will see that when I apply next layer of shading. I hope now it is clear to you that how this scratch technique works. This is very effective and easy. Now, using the same 2B pencil, let me draw some large trees at the lake shore behind small tree lines. This will add more interest to the drawing. Again, I will use the same pencil and work on the water of the lake. I will set this part horizontally. Distant shore will be darker than bottom part of the drawing. Blend the shading on water a little bit using a stomp. So, almost all elements of the drawing are done, but everything looks same and dull. There is no difference of values from one element to the other, as we used the same pencil everywhere. Don't worry, this was just to make the initial layer. And now we are applying the final layer using a 4B pencil, and that will add more values and depth to the drawing. We will cover the area of small trees and grass with this pencil, and this time we will shade with random strokes, sometime up and down and sometimes circular. Also now you can see that our scratch lines are more prominent because of darker shading around. Now let's work on the large trees. I'll give them a darker shading using 4B pencil. Trees that are behind other trees will have relatively lighter shading. I'm using the same pencil but with less pressure. Once trees are done, I will apply another layer of shading on the water using 4B pencil. Now that water is done, we will create shadow of trees on the water. To draw these shadows, I will use horizontal strokes and will try to represent the structure of the tree. Now before finishing, we will create some more interest on the drawing by adding some flying birds. I am using a 2B sharp pencil for this. Observe that wings positions are varying from bird to bird. This is how we generally see when there are a group of birds flying. So here we are done with this drawing, a quick lake view landscape using scratch technique. I hope this video will be helpful, and now you will apply your creativity and imagination to create more fantastic drawing using this technique with pencils. Please rate this video, let me know if you have any comment or suggestion. Subscribe to learn more drawing techniques. Thank you for watching Drawing Stack. Take care, bye bye, see you soon with another drawing.